Hey everybody, 3D Icicle Freeze here. In the last episode, we pretty much went ahead and went to Route 18 in order to get some items that we couldn't get without the help of Surf. In this episode, we are going to finally take on Twist Mountain. Hopefully, we'll get to Icarus City. Now, I would imagine that we're probably not going to actually get to the city, but I'm definitely going to attempt to make it very close. Alright, so as we know, Twist Mountain, we already know the new Pokemon, or, you know, basically Cubchoo's the only one. Now, something I actually forgot to mention was that, Cubchoo has a greater chance of appearing at different seasons. So in winter, obviously, finding an ice type is a lot easier, like Cubchoo himself. However, that doesn't actually change with Cryogonal, which I find very odd, but not going to question Pokemon logic. But anyway, yes, I just wanted to state that you can find Cubchoo more often during the winter and autumn, and he becomes a little less, he obviously becomes more scarce during summer and spring. But, nonetheless, you can find him. Anyway, I'm sure you guys are looking at my team and you're like, oh, why does your team look so weird? Well, the reason for that is because I actually wound up, what's it called? I actually wound up... Oh yeah, by the way, Galvantula isn't named. I already have Galvantula's name, but I'm just gonna get to Icarus City and then I'll name it. Name her, excuse me. Yeah, the reason my Pokemon's levels are different is because when I was recording my last recording session, I was Xing out of my recording, you know, software and all that, and I accidentally X'd out of my game file that was on. And everything that had happened, literally, what's it called? It didn't save. So, it was, believe me, I was more disappointed than you may feel. I was really upset. And so, actually, with that said, I want to let you guys know, not only have the levels changed, but, of my Pokemon, and they're obviously a little less, as you can see, but, my Pokemon, the items I have, ooh, that's gonna hurt. The items I have are not as, what am I trying to say here? Basically, I don't have the same items as I did in the last episode. I didn't bother to, you know, take the extra mile and get all the hidden items. I did get a lot of the items, but not all of them. Like, obviously, I got Thunder, Galvantula has, excuse me, Thunderbolt. You know, Galvantula obviously still has that. But, little items like the heart scales and whatnot I didn't get. Pearls, like the small little pearls you could find on the beach that are hidden. Just some little things like that. But we are going to be going back there in the after game, so maybe, you know, maybe then I'll pick them up. But for right now, to me they're not so significant. So I just want to apologize about that, because I think Swanna was like 41 or something. Something really high, or someone was like a lot higher, but either way, you know what, I'm kind of happy with this because we're actually very over-leveled. I didn't realize until now that we really are over-leveled. So, alright, so I just want to show you guys, I might as well, we got Banjo with the Mako Brace. Since he has Quiet and everything, Mako Brace will literally raise all stats, which Beartic having all of his stats raised is obviously very beneficial. Then we have Baku with the Quick Claw, Mr. Vile with the Black Glasses, Aqua Wing with Bright Water, and then Galvantula with Scope Lens, and Porky with Amulet Coin. Not going to be training Porky so much because he already has it very easy in terms of the next gym is going to be like a breeze. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Baku to level 40, then Aqua Wing. I'll do Aqua Wing to 40. Then Baku, then Mr. Vile, and then Galvantula. And then Banjo, and then Porky. Alright, actually, the whole reason I did that is because I wanted to go into my bag and I wanted to get my Max Repel. Since now that we already know what Pokemon are here, we might as well just kind of go... Gotta go fast! So anyway, that actually reminds me, I've been watching the Runaway Guys, Let's Play of Sonic Adventure, and I'm not even gonna lie, I actually really like it a lot. I mean, not that it's like, oh, you don't like the Runaway Guys Let's Play. No, it's not that, it's just the game not many people are a fan of. But I'm enjoying the gameplay as well. Like, it's actually really cool. And, by the way, I have owned that game. I did play it. I didn't beat it to its fullest, but I did play through every mode. You know, every character, basically. And it's a really fun game, or at least I thought it was, but I didn't realize it really didn't age well at all. And it's very clear by what you can see, obviously, in their gameplay. Like, I didn't realize that the voice acting was... Not even the voice acting, just the animations were really very crummy. And it's amazing how I really didn't realize it until their Let's Play, in all honesty. So, it's very interesting to look back. And actually, it's the same thing with Sonic Adventure 2. I love that game. I still love that game. But I didn't realize that it's really not as good as I thought it was. So, it's still a great game, don't get me wrong. I love it. I have so many memories with it, and I put so many hours into it. But it's just, when you look at the mouth, you know, the mouths moving and everything, it's just actually, like, you're just like, oh, wow, like, you know, graphics and gaming have just become, like, a lot different and a lot better in most cases. So yeah, so no, I thought that was cool, how they're doing that Let's Play. They actually, just yesterday, they uploaded Super Mario Bros. 3, which I thought was really cool, especially because, the only Mario Bros. Game I ever played in terms of that was, like, before 1999 was Super Mario Bros. I think it's called, like, Deluxe. And, I think, again, I'm not too sure, I can't really remember. But, it was like the 2D side-scrolling, you know, Mario. And it looked fairly old, you know, it had the old graphics, all that stuff. It was really fun, but to be honest, I found those games very frustrating, in all honesty. I almost wish I had had a friend who really enjoyed them, but at that point, my friends at that point played GameCube, Nintendo 64, PS1, you know, so I hate to say it, but those kinds of games, when I was playing it, like, there was really no advice to be taken. You know, so unfortunately, I didn't really have, like, a role model gamer who could just be like, oh yeah, you have to do this, this, and that, and then help me out with it. So, but nonetheless, I'm hoping they're gonna convince me to, like, go purchase it, and maybe not purchase that game, because it's probably a lot of money, but you know what I mean, go figure out a way and play it, and I'll wind up enjoying it myself, so. So yeah, so I'll probably do that, and that'll be cool. So I'm really enjoying their Let's Play. I'm actually rewatching their, what's it called? Wow, I'm just talking about the Runaway Guys. I don't even care, honestly. I love the Runaway Guys. I think they're awesome. And I can't even believe that was a crit. Anyway, I can't believe it's not butter. No. What's it called? I'm actually rewatching their Mario Party, their original series, which is awesome because it's still very funny, and I love it, honestly. In case you're wondering, I actually watched that way back when it first came out, and I remember every Saturday night I would get my laptop, get in my pajamas, get my blanket, and literally I just couldn't wait to watch a Runaway Guys video. It was just like the best thing, and I mean, that series just is so funny, and it's actually amazing how far that they've come and whatnot. And actually, it's also amazing how many Let's Plays I haven't watched from them because I love them so much. You would have expected me to watch, like, all their Let's Plays. I really haven't. I never watched their Mario Tennis, their Super Smash Bros., which I'm sure is shocking because everybody who knows me knows I love Super Smash Bros. So. But anyway, I think that's enough about the Runaway Guys for now. I guess we should probably go into myself a little bit more. I'm just... actually, since Aquawing got to level 40, I'm not even gonna bother to revive him. We'll just go straight to Baku. Actually, we'll go through this little door first. Right? Oh, no, this is how we got here. Okay, just want to make sure. Yeah, by the way, Twist Mountain can be a little confusing. As you can clearly see, I've barely been in here, and I'm already getting a little confused. You're gonna find these dirt mounds. There's a Stardust right there. Now, I'm not too sure. I think there's an item. Well, there's a person right here. That I forgot. But yeah, no. What's nice about Twist Mountain is it has a few side paths, but it's not that confusing. But I think the biggest thing is it's very simplistic in terms of it's very just you fight trainers, you can skip some, and you just continue all the way to Icarus City. It's really not too difficult in that aspect. So that's one, like, you know, really good advantage to Twist Mountain. It's not very difficult. Whereas the next, what I like to call the next major, you know, dungeon we have is, it's really not even that difficult. It's just very long. So and that's actually going to be Victory Road. Again, that's what I call the next major dungeon, because it really is like the most major. Like all the other ones, like Dragon Spiral Tower, I don't really consider those main because they're very quick. You know, they're basically one road paths to the top. That's how I look at it. But anyway, nonetheless, they are dungeons. So, but yeah, no. Basically, what I'm trying to say is we really don't have that much more. So. Alright, now I know that there's an item here, and I know that there's a guy here. So, might as well face him. We're actually going through Twist Mountain pretty quickly, I have to say. By the way, something I want to mention about Twist Mountain is, not only do the Pokemon, you know, appearances change, in terms of, you know, excuse me, their encounter. I shouldn't say appearances, because that can confuse people. Their encounter rate, not only does that change, it actually changes the overall look of Twist Mountain, and actually how you can navigate it as well. And I'm sure you're wondering, well, what does that mean? Well, I'm going to post a picture of it right now on screen. As you can see, in the winter, you can take quite a few shortcuts to the bottom. In the winter, it's all filled with snow, as you can see. It's very, you know, interesting how they do that, and I really like that, actually. That this place really, you know, changes depending on the seasons. So that's something that, hopefully, it could be advantageous to you, because you could be following along, and maybe you're playing through winter, so you could just skip all this. But, yeah, no, in the winter, you could do, like, a lot more, in terms of, like, advancing. You could pretty much just skip right through it. So that's something to be noted. Although, even if it was winter for me, I think you guys know me by now, I still wouldn't have done that. Actually, that's debatable, because my Pokemon are very over-leveled. Maybe I would have just gotten some items. I don't know. Anyway, though, I'm kind of happy I have to go through it, because I'm getting some nice XP that I really don't need, but hey, it's nice to just do it. And then we're getting some items along the way, so that's always good, too. So we're going to crunch. Ooh, nice. Alright. We almost have Mr. Vile to level 40. And we're gonna move him up. Moving on up. Alright, we'll get Galvantula here. Banjo here. Very nice. Okay. I was pretty sure that there's an item. I'm pretty sure he's the only trainer. Yeah, here we go. Stardusts. Alright, I really didn't even have to face him. Oh well. I like XP. Alright, so as you can see, we're getting lower and lower, closer to the base of Twist Mountain. Got a max potion over there. And let's see, we got another tunnel coming up. Well, what is past the tunnel? An ether! Hey, and then we got a medic on the other side, so that's actually good. Alright, let's go across here. Okay, this is obviously a trainer here, but I do want to get this oh! I guess it's not. I was actually convinced that this was a trainer. Okay. Whatever. That is most likely a Pokemon, so I'm just gonna skip it. Anyway, you got your elixir there, I believe. Okay, this is definitely a trainer. Yeah, that I knew. Alright. Very nice. And then we're gonna go talk to that medic, heal up, and I don't know if we should continue. I mean, we're actually getting a lot of progress done in terms of Twist Mountain. So maybe I'll make it a little longer. I don't want to bore you guys too much. Which actually, that brings me to something very important, talking about my channel. So as you guys saw, I posted the video where I said I was going to give up Let's Playing, and then literally a week later I said, no, I'm not giving up Let's Playing. I can't. And as you guys know me, I am very indecisive, if that wasn't already obvious, because I like to change my mind a lot. Not only with my words, but even in gameplay sometimes too. Yeah, I can't give up Let's Playing. I just love it so much. So, I'm not going to talk about that, though, because I've already talked about it. But, with that said, first of all, my parents are gone for the weekend. Woohoo! And my sister, is frequently out a lot. So, that means... What does that mean? Does that mean I get to walk around my house naked? No. Does it mean I get to have sex in my own bed with my girlfriend? No. Does it mean I get to break everything that's really expensive? No. Well, maybe I could do all those things, but most importantly, I can record. I can record in peace and be as loud as I want and just very comfortably, you know, just record. And record a lot in bulks, which is really nice. Or in bulk, rather. Not bulks. I don't really think bulks actually means anything. Anyway, really quick, we have Foul Play here. That's technically the strongest physical Dark-type move, but it matches the target's attack stat and varies depending on its actual attack stat. I find this move useful, but it's very situational, because if you're fighting Dark types, Psychic types that have good special attack and low attack, then Foul Play is not going to be good. So what I would do is, if you really want Foul Play, just make sure you have another good Dark-type move. Anyway, I'm going to keep Mr. Vile against Mushinara. I always used to call it Mushinara, but it's really Musharna. I learned that from the anime. You learn something new every day. You guys know I'm terrible at pronouncing anything. But, I don't know why that is, by the way. I'm just terrible at pronouncing things. Like, like, first of all, okay, so my sister was making fun of me. She was like, because I was like, oh, I just want to, like, I wish we had a dog big enough that I could rustle with. And she's like, Russell? It's Russell. And I was like, what? It sounds like the same exact thing. And I forgot how you really say it. It's like, it's not rustle, because, you know, when you say rustling, that's like the leaves. You know, it's like leaves rustling. But I used to say it as, you know, it's like rustling. It's something, I don't know why I can't say these things. But I just thought it was really weird, and they kept laughing at me, and obviously I don't care all that much, because it's whatever. Like, obviously no one's corrected me until that point. But, so what's it called? So obviously I wasn't too far off from sounding fairly correct. And anyway, we got Mr. Vile evolving. So yeah, I thought that was funny. But anyway... One of my favorite designs of Pokemon of all time. Oh, it's so cool. Mr. Vile became Crocodile. That's awesome. Wow, that is so great. Health is always crucial. That it is. So we have Mr. Vile. With 99 attack stat, even with modest. And actually, that special attack stat is actually viable. As sad as that is. Like, I might actually put on, like, a special type move on him. Crunch, Earthquake, which is going to be... Obviously, you guys know I'm going to put that on him. Crunch, Earthquake, and I don't know. I seriously might put something on him. Something else on him. Oh, that was my cell phone. Hey, Chugga Conroy just uploaded Pikmin 3. Alright. Pikmin 3 days 19 and 20. Double date. Oh, sweet. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I actually get that notified to me. So anyway, I'm sure you guys are wondering, well, oh, that's awesome, you know, Mr. Vile evolved. And I'm sure you guys have noticed, everyone on our team is fully evolved. So that is currently, taking place. Very nice. Actually, before I use Porky, I'm gonna go with Galvantula. Gonna put Banjo there. Alright, so, with everybody healed up, not field up, because that's just wrong. With everybody healed up, excuse me, I think this is actually a great place to end off the video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and in the next episode, we are going to, I'd say we can finish Twist Mountain. I think we'll get there. See you guys next time.